This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of September 19th, 2022. I'm Alex Brown. Indianapolis-based developer Tom Dakich, as part of YAB Development Partners, has announced a $240 million mixed-use development that will include 2 hotels, luxury condominiums, and retail in Michigan City. Dakich says the project will create about 275 full-time, year-round jobs.
Over the next 15 years, we're going to bring roughly $680 million worth of total economic impact to Michigan City. That's a big number. There's $123 million worth of taxes that are going to be paid for people that are living outside of Indiana, either moving here or creating their second home.
The group says it plans to break ground this fall on land known as the You Are Beautiful site in the downtown area. Minnesota-based KGP Company has notified the state it is shutting down its telecommunications manufacturing facility in Warsaw, and 189 people will lose their jobs. The company, which manufactures devices for optical fiber networks, says it is struggling with a raw material shortage. The town of Zionsville has hired Mike Dale as Director of Community and Economic Development. He most recently served as Executive Director of the Hancock County Area Plan Commission and Board of Zoning Appeals. From the #1 source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
What is Indiana's report card on COVID-19 vaccinations, insurance payments, and bed capacity? We'll be diving into this question and more hot topics at IBJ's Healthcare and Benefits Power Breakfast on September 23rd. Learn from and network with leaders in the healthcare industry as we tackle key issues and emerging trends in the healthcare space. Reserve your seat at the table by September 19th at ibj.com/events.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Big Wigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
Indiana and 7 other states are joining forces in an effort to develop what they call a robust hydrogen market, supply chain, and workforce. Here's Wes Mills.
The other states include Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, and Wisconsin. The governors have signed the Midwest Hydrogen Coalition Memorandum of Understanding with the goal of supporting hydrogen production in the region. The coalition says the effort will leverage each state's unique assets while boosting hydrogen production with little to no greenhouse gas emissions. The MOU lists the benefits of increasing hydrogen production, including enabling existing industries to remain competitive while catalyzing new industries and jobs. Plus, the coalition says the effort will enhance energy security and minimize volatility in energy prices. The coalition says the multi-state, multi-sector approach will see the states coordinating the development of a regional hydrogen ecosystem through several steps, which include selecting a technology-neutral metric for defining clean hydrogen and identifying the hydrogen production pathways in each state. You can view the full MOU at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
A cybersecurity startup founded by Purdue University alumni has received an investment from the Purdue Startup Fund, which is managed by the Purdue Foundry. Sentient co-founder Henry Zhang says the company will use the funding to expand its cybersecurity technology to a full-scale marketable solution. Sentient's technology is focused on endpoint hardening, which is a process that secures servers and workstations through security configurations and reducing the operating system's attack surface by removing used hardware. Zhang says the round will also assist the company in executing its initial go-to-market strategy. Last week's high-profile visit to Purdue University by U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo was a chance for Purdue to show off its strength in microelectronics and make a case for big investment in jobs from the sector. Inside Indiana Business Television host Gary Dick asked Purdue President Mitch Daniels if anything can be read into that visit.
I think you can read a lot into it. And I can't say it any better than the 2 secretaries did while they were here. They used the terms like blown away as they came away from the tour, or the meeting our researchers and our students. I think they were really struck, as a lot of visitors are here, at the fact that Purdue, while in the vanguard of the best high-tech universities in the country, is doing it at scale.
Purdue is already attracting sizable semiconductor interest and investment, including plans for a $1.8 billion manufacturing plant from Minnesota-based Skywater Technology. Indie Sports Radio host Derek Schultz is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio.